What's up guys, my name is Alex. I am from CSUN's Matador Motorsports and I am here with our full simulation setup generously donated to us by MOZA Racing. I'm super excited to get into it and unbox it and see what's inside, so let's go straight into it. Our first MOZA Racing product is the R9 V3 direct drive wheelbase. This wheelbase can simulate up to 9 Newton meters of torque from external factors such as the environment or the ground itself. It also comes with a 21-bit magnetic encoder to simulate very smooth driving. That is up to a resolution of 1/5000th of a degree, very smooth. All of this is housed inside of aircraft-grade aluminum, which is super strong and resilient. Inside this aluminum housing, we have smart temperature control, so nothing overheats. And then lastly, all the settings in this, along with the steering angle and the wheelbase, are customizable through the MOZA app itself with just a tap of a button. Here we have our KS steering wheel. It has a nice carbon fiber reinforced hull, 10 fully programmable RGB buttons, as well as 2 very smooth joysticks around the outside. On the outside of the steering wheel, we have 2 knobs that can adjust our brake bias and our mix. On the middle, we have 3 knobs that can adjust our map, our ABS, or our throttle control the way we please. If we turn to the back of it, we see some nice, snappy paddle shifters. And slightly lower, we have our paddle for the clutch as well. And then lastly, we have a really strong quick release system where if we put it on, we adjust it, wait for the snap, and then we pull it out with a nice release. Great. And then we have a couple stickers that came with it just so we can more customize our buttons as we please. Here we have our CRP2 pedal racing assembly. Starting off with our base plate, it's made of high-strength steel with a nice carbon fiber heel plate. We can see all these holes here that allow for adjustable placement of our pedals themselves. On the bottom, we have a nice connector assembly where all of our connectors for all 3 pedals can go in, and then one singular connector goes out to our wheelbase. Looking at our first pedal is our throttle pedal. All the pedals themselves have a nice adjustable range of our toe plate as well as piston placement. For this one, this has 2 different springs inside the cell, both of which can have infinite adjustment ranges. So we can really customize the throw of the pedal that we want to see. Looking at our second one, our brake pedal, this one has the same amount of adjustment on the toe and piston itself, but this has a load cell which is capable of up to 200 kilograms of force. So right now it's at its max value where I can't even press it 1 bit, which was very strong. Same adjustment. And then lastly is our clutch pedal. So it has the same adjustment range, but what's cool about the clutch pedal is that it has 3 different ranges of motion depending on how far you're traveling through. So in the early stages, you have very light for very small travel. Moving further down it, it gets a little medium, harder. And then lastly, once you go all the way through, you have a nice snapback with the clutch. And then all 3 of these pedals have an adjustable pedal position between 15 and 25 degrees. Lastly, we have our MOZA Racing HBP Handbrake. This handbrake has a lot of adjustability between the actual spring itself, along with the vertical height of our brake itself. And we can also adjust the initial angle of our brake by simply taking this out, adjusting it, and then replacing it back in as we please. We'd like to thank MOZA Racing for this really generous donation and sponsorship, and we look forward to working with you guys in the future. So let's get all our stuff and let's go put it all together.